Python sucks. It's time to get the ecosystem off of Python and onto proper languages like Rust, okay? So we're going to rewrite PyTorch and everything relevant from Python land in Rust, all right? Okay, this is not even hard. This is called point your codex at a library and be like, rewrite it in Rust. Oh, it's not good enough yet? Loop it until it outperforms the Python library. In this case, it wasn't even Python. I was pointing it at llama CPP. But just to illustrate the example, hey, codex, I want to be able to run GPTOS, completely in our own framework, which is all Rust. We're a fully Rust shop. Build me a Rust inference engine, port the code from llama CPP, and iterate until ours is faster. Oh no, llama CPP, 160 tokens per second, ours, 172. Okay, we haven't generalized this yet across all hardwares and model, but just like the point is, you don't have to be an AI ML expert to like take what's working in Python land, C++ land, rewrite it in Rust. So we're doing that. It's called Psionic. We're ready to start kind of talking about it. It's not ready to be used in anything yet. I mean, we're starting to use it in our new products. We are gearing up actually to start training our own models because that whole point and agent at a code base approach works for all sorts of stuff. So, hey, Prime Intellect, and hey, BitTensor Alpha, whatever your name is, doing the decentralized training. Cool. I want to do that. I want people to be able to connect any arbitrary device to a decentralized training run and get paid Bitcoin for that. Okay? So thank you for doing the R&D. Thank you for open sourcing your code. We want it. We're going to port it to Rust, and that'll all be part of Psionic. It's just a little slide of just kind of showing our overall sort of master plan here. So agent markets, we were going to do one per week. We did data last week. I want to pause that because rather than just kind of like build infrastructure that still isn't matched with the buy side, it's like, okay, let's go to our compute network where we've got people starting to run the autopilot app and starting to get paid sats for compute. It's working. Autopilot, already bringing stats in. Everything changes here. Yeah. You click the button, you sell your compute for sats. Now, right now, we're just us sending out demo sats in a loop. Oh, what might people want to actually pay for? How about training actual real models? Yeah, so we're going to be training our own models. We're calling it Psion, Psionic, Psionic Storm, High Templar, StarCraft, yada yada. What else is worth saying? So Psion is also going to be an executor model. We've more or less reproduced the Perceptra paper. I don't have any of that ready here. But anyways, what you should do is you should point your coding agent at Psionic and be like, hey, have they replicated the Percepta paper with CPU compute added to the weights of models? Like, what else have they done here? We've got sort of like overviews in our README. This code base is sort of like hilariously massive in scope because I've just had like 3 Codex Pro worths of accounts like just churning this for like weeks. And so we're getting to the point where like I'm going to want to start paying Bitcoin bounties to ML engineers who like know more than I do about ML to be like, good, but like do this, do that, do that. One of the things I'm having it do is go through the parameter golf benchmark competition of OpenAI and like look through all the PRs where people like brilliant ML people have been like, okay, use this parameter for that. Like let's build a lot of that infrastructure into Psionic. We're going to try to put up like a number that's competitive on that scoreboard. But yeah, let's like rebuild a lot of this Python bullshit in Rust. We're going to be building amazing products and services around this that are going to pay you Bitcoin. And we're going to kind of pause on the rollout of markets because we're just going to focus on getting people paid Bitcoin for contributing compute toward decentralized training of our Psion class models. Also implementing this Percepta executor stuff. So, watch this space and see you soon.